Good morning, student. Today's video topic is spread of communicable diseases. It is the part of the previous video in which we have learned about the type of diseases like communicable and non-communicable diseases. Now it is important to discuss we have discussed the diseases. Now it is important how these kind of diseases or communicable diseases spread. So basically there are some measures, there are some carriers, or there are some mediums by which these communicable diseases spread from one person to another. As its name shows, communicable, which means it is spread. It is spread by the contact of one person into another. So there are some ways by which the communicable diseases spread. First is air, then water, then food, insects, and direct contact. So these are the medium by which these diseases easily spread. The first topic is through air. So you know very well air is the medium by which all the things we can get easily. The smoke, the fresh air, the fragrance, these all things we feel by the air. So it will easily move from one place to another. Air is the medium in which all the things spread very rapidly. So when if a person is sick, not well, and just imagine, or I'm giving an example. If a person is not well, and if that sick person coughs or sneezes or spits, the germs which are present inside the sick person are released into the medium, that is the surrounding medium, the air. And when the germs are released into the air, so many healthy persons are also living in the same atmosphere, because air is the envelope. It is around us. It is in our surrounding. So when a healthy person is also living in the same atmosphere as a infected person is living. So when an infected person or sick person releases the germs by sneezing, and when in a same atmosphere, in a same air, if a healthy person inhaled means उसको लेना, एयर को अपने अंदर लेना, सांस लेना, breathe करना. So by the breathing, the germs which are released now goes inside the healthy person's body, and now by this process, or by this way, a healthy person also become infected. So there are some diseases which can easily spread from one person to another, from a sick person to a healthy person, are flu, tuberculosis, and common cold. That is why the person who is suffering from common cold, for example, when a person is suffering from common cold, it is advised to that person, take a handkerchief on your mouth and cover your nose when you sneeze. So these all things are the precautions which generally we advise this is the advice for a sick person. So this is the spread of the communicable disease via air. Via means through air, by the air. Now the next is direct contact. Some diseases are there like measles, chickenpox, and ringworms, which actually spread only when we comes in the direct contact of the sick or ill person. If we are sharing the same medium, we will not get infected. But if we use the belongings like the handkerchief, towel, clothes, etc. of the infected person, then only we will get infected from the measles, chickenpox, and ringworms. If we are not sharing or using the same thing of the infected person, then we will be safe. But if we it happens that we will share the same towel of the infected person, and sometimes we share the same bed or bed sheet are same. So by the direct contact, this is the direct contact. Sometimes when we shake hand in the sometimes we do shake hands with the infected person without knowing, without prior information that the person is ill, or that the person is suffering from chickenpox, measles and ringworms. So the person who is healthy and doing the handshake with the infected person will also get or receive the infection of these diseases. So this is the direct contact. So when we do the direct contact with the infected person, then only we will get the infections. So this is the second way. Now the third way is through infected food and water. Sometimes we mostly we will keep our food and water very safe, in a safe way. We will cover all the food items and we will cover our water, and we use the water purifier also nowadays. But still there are some places who suffer from cholera, typhoid and jaundice. These are some diseases which spread through the contaminated food and water. And contaminated means the infected. So there are some smaller creatures like flies, cockroaches and some other small creatures which can easily spread the food and water, which can easily spread the germs of cholera, typhoid and jaundice inside our food and water, because these smaller creatures or smaller insects like flies and cockroaches easily reach to our food if the food is not covered properly. So children, please do some precaution. So put all the cover all your food items. Keep your food safe inside the refrigerator, or the water. Also keep your water safe by covering it. Don't put your food open. Don't use the open food, because the cholera, typhoid and jaundice will also occur when the food is contaminated and by the flies, because flies carries the germs of typhoid and cholera and jaundice from one place to another. The second thing is the through insects. So insects are what? Insects are the creatures like mosquitoes, bugs and flies. These are the insects. Basically the mosquitoes actually sucks the blood. Flies also move from one food item to another, from the dirty places also, and from clean places also. So it moves to by fly can reach everywhere. So when a mosquito, I'm talking about the mosquito, how the mosquito spread the diseases like dengue, plague, malaria, chikungunya. These are the very severe kind of diseases which can easily spread by these mosquitoes and flies and bugs. When the mosquito bite any disease, any ill person, that person, if the person is suffering from malaria, and when the mosquito bite that person, and when the same it sucks the infected blood, or the infected blood will comes in the body of the mosquito, and when the same mosquito will bite the healthy person, any healthy person, then it releases the germs inside that healthy body. So by this process a mosquito can spread the germs of dengue, plague and chikungunya from one place to another. Now the next is malaria. The malaria, dengue, plague, chikungunya. Malaria is the disease which is carried by the female Anopheles mosquito. Dengue is spread by the Aedes mosquito. Anopheles and Aedes, these are the species of the mosquito, names of the mosquito. Now the plague. Plague is spread by the bite of fleas carried by rats. Fleas are what? Fleas are the name of a insect which is a wing-like insect, wingless insect without wings. It actually carries the disease. So these are the these are the method how the communicable diseases spread from a infected person to a healthy person. Children, this is all for today, but there is a task given at the end of this video. That will be your homework. Pick the correct option. So which of the following gives more energy than carbohydrate? It is fat. Which of the following is a deficiency disease? It is anemia. Which disease is caused by the deficiency of vitamin D? That is rickets. Which of the disease, which of the following is not a communicable disease? It is goiter. फिर scurvy is caused by the deficiency of vitamin C. So you have to learn this, tick the correct option. So this is all for today. Thank you children, learn it carefully.